Hello everybody. Today in this video I am going to talk to you about why I moved from Ryde on the Isle of Wight to Southsea in Portsmouth. So basically the story begins like this. Obviously, if you know me, you know that I've spent most of my life on the Isle of Wight. When I was younger, I went to boarding school for a number of years, came back, and I was adamant I didn't want to leave. Then I went through uni, then came back and sort of had the same mindset. But things did change. So basically last year and before that, I basically was not happy. I was no longer happy living on the Isle of Wight. The reasons why: people are very cliquey, they're not welcoming at all, and there's a very negative vibe. It's very backwards. People moan a lot but never do, so it's all say no do. And basically it's totally incompatible with my personality, and I've always felt like the odd one out there. So I made the decision to leave last year. I left April last year. Initially went to the United States for 2.5 months to visit my mum. And when I came back, it was my initial decision was to try Manchester. That was the initial choice. And so I did go up. I went up there for a month. I wanted to see what it was like living in the north. I just wanted to go somewhere totally different. But after about a month, I decided to come back down south. The reason why I decided to do that was because it wasn't as good as I expected it to be. It did have its good points, don't get me wrong. It's an interesting place. It has a very modern, in the city centre of Manchester, it has a big modern area for the shopping. In fact, it has several modern areas. I'm not going to explain in too much detail now, but you would know what I mean if you ever visited there. But it was there was sort of a lack of, I don't know, there was some lack of hope or something. I don't know, but it just didn't feel right. And it didn't feel all that safe either in Manchester. In fact, on like the second last week or something, I witnessed 3 different crimes. One was a fire in the house directly opposite to where I was staying. Another was someone's head getting kicked in on the pavement as I was on the bus, and the bus was pulling out. No joke. And the third one was in Costa. Someone nicked an Xbox from someone. So basically someone left the stuff unattended and some thief nicked it. I actually got it back for them, and it is risky, but I did. And the person who bought that Xbox was thankful for it. Anyway, so I moved back down south. So that was in about mid-August. So I initially did go to Southampton. Southampton, I was there for 5.5 months. I was there till the very first day of February. I went there initially because it was obviously where I studied, well, not obviously, you might not know, but it was where I studied my maths degree initially. But I had always had that feeling that I never wanted to stay there. It just isn't exciting. It's not that exciting. It's dull, and it's very good for work. Don't get me wrong. There is a strong work ethic there, but it is something missing. It's a very impersonal place. A very impersonal place. Anyway, so basically, near the end of January, I had to move out anyway. I had to move out from where I was staying because I was renting off the main tenant, so I was a subletting tenant. They're the main tenants, and the main tenants who were renting from the landlord decided to move, which meant I had to move as well. And so just before I left, I did look around a few places of where I wanted to live. I did go to Bournemouth. I went to Bognor Regis. I went to Portsmouth, and when I visited Portsmouth, initially it was a big shock. Southampton is slower paced. It is a bit more relaxed in that sense. It's not as in a rush. People are more patient. Well, actually, that's not true. It seemed like it first. And when I came to Portsmouth at first to look at 3 places, I went around Southsea and also went north of Fratton, and that gave me. I got the impression that it was quite rough in Portsmouth then. But I think that impression came from going north quite a lot. So when I went back to Southampton, I initially decided, no, I don't want to come here. But over the next 2 weeks, I had to think about it, and I don't know why, but it felt like coming to Portsmouth did end up feeling like the right choice to make, and I decided to take a gamble. So I came to Portsmouth on the 1st of February, and initially stayed in 5 hotels in total. No joke, I really did do that. And found digs. Wasn't happy in the first place, but where I am now, I'm much happier. And so far, I'm still quite happy. I have no plans to move from Portsmouth. People, I say, are friendly. Not in a showy off talk friendly, but sort of in a more genuinely sort of friendliness. People don't judge you here. They accept you as you are. And there's lots to do as well. There's a beach here, obviously. There's a beach. There's Hayling Island. I've been to Hayling Island 5 times, and I've genuinely explored the area. I've been up near Portchester. No, not quite that far. It's Cosham. Sorry, not near to Cosham. And then there's like all the woods, like a big like sort of park. It might be part of the South Downs. And I've been quite happy ever since, and I feel comfortable, and that's the most important thing. Is I feel comfortable, and therefore I'm a lot happier. I'm a lot happier with how life's going now, and things are looking up, or have been looking up. So that concludes why I moved to Portsmouth. Obviously, many people would initially write it off. It is certainly not the place that most people think of moving to. But you know what? I don't care, because, to be honest, I want to be where real locals are. I don't want to be with all the entitled people who think, oh, this place is better, that place is better. No, I don't want that. I want to be with genuine people who don't, a place which isn't too highly thought of, but it keeps it all out. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to me already, or leave a comment or send me a message, and hopefully I'll do another video soon. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.